Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting our reading vlog for the Backlist Readathon. Today is day 2. Yesterday I filmed the TBR video that you guys hopefully watched, and we're doing really good so far. I actually finished the Frederick Bachman novella yesterday because I knew I would. It's short and sweet. I finished it while I was rearranging and taking down my daughter's crib and stuff. I actually vlogged that, so I will insert that footage here. Alright guys, I just finished The Deal of a Lifetime by Frederick Bachman. It's a super short audiobook. I think it was about 40 minutes long, so easy to rip through. Taking a break from assembling furniture right now in my daughter's room. But just wanted to tell you guys that I finished the first reading challenge for the Backlist Readathon. It was good. It was really cute. Short and sweet, very sad, and just kind of explores the themes of loss and regret, and it touches on how we value life and what you would give to save another person. Go into it with a few tissues for sure. It was really sweet. It explored the relationship between a father and son, the relationship between a man and the world he's created and his own ambition and the life he's built for himself and what he's willing to give up to save a life, really. Very sweet, very short, typical Frederick Bachman, gives you all the feels. I gave it 4 stars. It's a nice, easy thing to listen to. Definitely check it out, especially on audio. The narrator is actually, what's his name? Santino Fontana. He was the narrator for the book You by Caroline Kepnes. He's one of my absolute favorite audiobook narrators of all time. I think he has the absolute best voice. So I actually found some of the other audiobooks that he's recently narrated, and I'm probably going to check some of those out eventually too, because I love listening to him so much. But anyway, yeah, just finished that one. Check it off the list, and we're going to keep going, both with this furniture and with some of the reading for this readathon. Wish me luck. So there you have it, my thoughts on that one. Today we started off bright and early with, I don't know why I put it all the way over there, Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes. I wanted to jump right into this one. I have been listening to it on audio for most of the morning. Okay, come downstairs then and go pee-pee on the potty. Are you gonna go to the little potty, please?
Yeah, I want to tell you my picture.
Yeah.
What pictures? What pictures?
Don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh, Isla, okay, no, don't touch it, honey. Just leave it alone, please. Okay, I don't remember where we were. We dived right into Cassidy Holmes this morning. I've been listening to it on audio while doing a bunch of housework, and we're a little ways into it. I feel like we should be like way further into this, but I'm not. I did not also realize how big this book is. It's pretty hefty. If it's not a baby, it's a cat. And yeah, I am actually liking this so far. For being a most intimidating book, or a book I wasn't necessarily looking forward to reading, I'm actually liking it. I'm gonna make one more comparison to Daisy Jones. I think the reason I didn't connect with Daisy Jones was because I didn't care for the time period. I'm not super familiar with the 70s. I'm not super familiar with the music of the time. So I didn't really connect with the characters and their lives. This book is actually set in present day. It's flashbacks and then also present day. But what's interesting is that the characters in this book are the same age as me. So when they flash back to like 1999 and they're 16 or 15 or whatever, that's how old I was at the time. So it's much more relatable for me.
I don't know with me. I know this.
Did you flush the potty? Go check. In fact, our title character gets discovered on a singing show, much like American Idol. This is much more relatable to me, and I'm liking it a lot better already. So hopefully we can get a little bit further into this today. I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling on the audiobook for this, and I will hopefully be able to check in with you guys soon. Hey guys, it is day 3 of the Backlist Readathon, and today I was able to get finished The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes. Let's talk about it. For being a book that I was intimidated to get started, or a book rather that sat on my shelves for a year that I wasn't super interested in, I actually really ended up liking this. It was different enough from Daisy Jones that it really pulled me in and I thought was a little more entertaining. Let's talk about a few things. So let's talk about our narrators. We have 4 main characters and 4 points of view. They are the 4 women of the girl group Gloss. I had to practice that. The girl group Gloss, who like rose to fame in the early 2000s. We also are working with 2 timelines. We are working with current day, and we are working with the beginning of the group, when the group was founded. So like back in 1999 and moving forward to the dissolution of the group, which is in like 2002. So in our current day, we open with our 3 remaining bandmates who are in a radio station doing an interview for a movie they were a part of when they get the news that Cassidy Holmes, their 4th member, who they haven't seen or spoken to in like 15 years, has been found dead. We then move back into the past, and our past is, I think, exclusively the point of view of Cassidy. I don't think we get anybody else's point of view. I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure our past timeline is only Cassidy's point of view. So we follow her from the time from our opening, which is when she's on like a singing competition shows, like an American Idol, moving up to when she ultimately decides to leave the group. And we basically just get the story of really what happened to her, how she started off as an innocent 17-year-old girl with a dream that wanted to sing, to the events that really turn her into a different person, where she ends up ultimately deciding to leave fame and fortune behind and leave this group that was really on a trajectory to be something amazing. Our current timeline is narrated by our 3 remaining band members from the day that they find out that Cassidy has passed away to her funeral. We get a lot of questions answered. We get a lot of their perspective on the events that we get to see in the past. So it's a really interesting juxtaposition between Cassidy's view of how things happened in the past through the eyes of like a 17, 18, 19-year-old, and our current day viewpoints, grown women in their mid-30s who are also reflecting back on these events, ultimately culminating in the reveal of why Cassidy left the group and what really happened within their relationships. So things that I liked about this book. I really liked the characters. I thought the characters were well fleshed out. They each had a point of view that I recognized and understood and felt for. I really liked Cassidy's character too. I thought the author did a really good job of exploring how a really innocent young girl could turn into like a jaded, hardened, really damaged woman by fame and the music industry and the pressures put on young girls to be an image that we all know, this image of this like pop star look and lifestyle from the early 2000s. I thought she did a really good job exploring that. I really related to Cassidy's story in that respect. I also liked getting the point of view of our current day women. The 3 women range in current day in their fame, with one of them still being pretty relevant, but having branched out into other areas of being famous and stuff, to much less relevant, kind of like turned into like a C-list. So it was kind of interesting to see what they're all dealing with in current day, from being this crazy famous pop star group back 15 years ago when they were like young and hip and new and whatever. Some of the things I didn't like about this book. It's funny to say because I know a video or 2 ago I said that I love when endings, even if they aren't satisfying, if they are true to the characters, this has that. There are certain characters that have specific personalities all the way through, and the ending doesn't change that. The death of their friend doesn't change that. These people really own their personalities. I didn't like that in this book. I think there was something about our victim, Cassidy, just not being vindicated, knowing her story and why she turned out the way she did, and ultimately just having this sad life because of it and getting no vindication was tough to read. If the characters are true to themselves and everyone gets what's coming to them, fine. But I didn't feel that in this book. So long way to say that I didn't love the ending. I really wish the ending gave us a little bit more closure, main character. The other thing that I could have done without, there were parts of this that I thought were really, really juvenile. Keeping in mind that our characters are, for the most of the book, between the ages of like 17 and 19, so I understand they have to be juvenile at times, but I did think that some of the scenes and some of the stuff they did was a little too juvenile for my taste. Overall, I liked this a lot more than I thought I would. I was waffling between a 3 and a 4, and I think I'm gonna give this a 3.5. The ending takes it down from a 4, but my overall enjoyment of the book brings it up from a 3. So I'm gonna give this one a 3.5, and I was pleasantly surprised. If you pick this up, go into it knowing there are lots of trigger warnings. I mean, the author, even before she starts the story, she makes a note about triggering elements. Suicide, depression, disordered eating, physical assault. She calls it off-page physical assault, so non-descriptive physical assault that you know about, body shaming, body dysmorphia. So go into it knowing that. Young fame kind of comes with all that stuff, especially in the early 2000s, it seems. I did ultimately like this book, and I'm so glad that I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I'm so glad I finally picked it up. And I'm so glad to get to check 2 things off of the list, 2 prompts off of the list. So that'll be 3 down in 3 days. So we've got 4 days to go, 3 left to go. The books that I have left are The Troop. Of course I need to go to my page here. All right, the books that I have left are The Troop, A Man Called Uva, and Love Warrior. I have all 3 book version, and I have all 3 on audio. So I think what I want to start next is The Troop. I think I want to get to that one next. Either that or Love Warrior. I don't know why I'm putting off A Man Called Uva. I don't know. I think I'm going to pick up one of the other 2 though next. So I will hopefully get that started tonight, and I will check back in with you guys, hopefully a little bit vlog style, really soon, and we can keep going. Let's keep this momentum going. I'm really excited about this. I think I'm gonna finish this readathon. I shouldn't have said that. I'm definitely jinxing myself now, but yeah. All right, I will check back in with you guys soon. Can't wait to talk. Hope you guys are all being really successful on your readathon as well, and we'll see what I can get into tonight. Quick update. I decided to start The Troop tonight. I am on page 5, and I am already grossed out. So this should be a fun ride. Hey guys, we are back with another update for this Backlist Readathon. It is day 4. It is in the evening, so I did miss vlogging anything from the day, which is just par for the course for me. I'm trying to get better about bringing my camera with me, so I will try to do that for the next vlog, where I vlog the last 3 days of our readathon. But anyway, I did start The Troop last night. As you just saw, it is really, really gross. I'd actually been warned by a subscriber on my TBR video that it was gross. I had no idea how disturbing this book was going to be. We made it to chapter 19 today, which is a page 128. So did so on our reading today, but I'm hoping to crush some more of it this evening after dinner. I don't even know if I can say that I like it, because it is really disturbing. It's really well written, very intriguing, compulsively readable, but really freaking gross. We're gonna keep going with it. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I have it. I hope this ends up redeeming its grotesqueness with something really great, like a really great story. But even if it doesn't, it is a totally new thing for me. I like horror. I read Stephen King. I am not like afraid of horror, but yeah, this definitely takes it to another level. So heed my warning, do as I say, not as I do. Don't go into this blind. It's really gross. Don't read it while eating. I made that mistake today. This wraps up the first half of the Backlist Readathon. I keep struggling with that. The Backlist Readathon week. I am so excited again to be participating in this. I am so excited to keep going. Hopefully we can hit all of our prompts and complete the readathon. Yeah, I also hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. Get a little glimpse into what it's like to live with a 2.5-year-old. Always fun, never a dull moment. Let me know down below how the first half of your readathon is going, and what you have finished, and if you'd recommend anything or send anything my way. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna get back to reading, and I will check in with you guys soon. Bye.